Hey baby loves, it is Tesh here, and today we are working with the planet Saturn. I know y'all are like, working with the planet Saturn? Yes, today we are working with the planet Saturn. The reason why is because we all just got through Saturn and Aquarius. Even if you don't have Aquarius in your chart, you still experience Saturn in Aquarius, where Saturn was really working us to the bone in some part of our life or with somebody close to us, where not only was it working on them, but it was working on us through them and the experience that they was having, even if you didn't have Aquarius in your chart. Either way, we all got through Saturn and Aquarius, and those of us who have learned our lessons, we are on to the new, and it's time to celebrate that. It's time to close out the old, bring in the new, and also set things up where you can show a bit of appreciation for Saturn and show him the discipline that you learned in whatever area he was teaching it to you in.
Now let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to need is a silver tray or a plate covered with aluminum foil. We're going to use that to reflect and expand the energy of our spell. So if you have a mirrored plate or something like that, you are more than welcome to grab that, but we're going to use the mirrored edge of the aluminum foil. We have 3 purple candles that I'm clearing the energy of right now with some Florida water. And I'm just going to rub that Florida water into the candles, pulling away from me, just getting the energy removed. I want that Florida water all over the candles. I'm also using the 4th pentacle of Saturn, the seal of Solomon, that is called the 4th pentacle of Saturn. If you guys want to grab one of those, you're more than welcome. If you're part of the Patreon, I have given everybody copies of all of the seals of Solomon. So scroll through, you'll find it in the history. Now I have coated my hands with hemp seed oil. Hemp seed oil is great. That's a Saturnian planet. It's hemp. Brings in control, brings in stamina, brings in domination. All things that have to do with Saturn. And I am rubbing it in to the candles. Now, as I am rubbing the oil in, I want to be clear. I rub the oils into my hands. I blow into the oils. I speak what I want the oils to do while I'm rubbing them into my hand. And then I rub it onto the candle. Now I'm grabbing some mullein flowers. Now mullein is great for cleansing, protection, just any type of hardcore protection and domination. If you ever need graveyard dirt, you can substitute mullein flower for graveyard dirt. Just make sure you read a Psalms over it. You really put the intention that you want that mullein to do as far as replacing the graveyard dirt. Now, put your energy, speak into it exactly what you want the herb to do. I am having gratitude for all of the wonderful cleansing and protection and lessons that I have survived in the last umpteen years of my life that I hope to never repeat again, because I work hard and I know that now I can do it on my own. And those were one of the biggest lessons for me through Saturn over the last 20-something years of my life, not realizing that I could do this and I didn't need anybody else. Isn't that crazy? Yes, Insight by Tesh had to learn her lessons too. That was my biggest lesson with my divorce. Anyway, here we are with some Angelica root, one of my favorite Saturnian roots to deal with. Great for banishing, great for hex removing, great for cleansing any negative energy. I don't care if it's exorcism, demonic, to evil eye, jinxes, hexes, curses. It will replace it with positive energy. It just removes all of the waste and makes room for the goodness. And I love me some angelica root. So we're going to pray all of that into your angelica root, making sure you put your energy and focus into the root as you pray. Use your dominant hand to send the energy out. Now I am grabbing some St. John's wort. St. John's wort is awesome for protecting from evil spirits, removing people who mean harm towards you, removing obstacles, removing any type of energy that's trying to hold you back, hold you down, make you sad, bring your vibration down, anything to that nature. St. John's wort is awesome for banishing those type of energies. So I'm going to pray and speak that into my St. John's wort. And so it is. The last root I am using today is Seal of Solomon, which is awesome for protection, for cleansing, for banishing, and is another kick-ass Saturnian herb. Notice a pattern when it comes to Saturn. Any herb, any sign, anything that has to do with Saturn, that has Saturn in it, it's usually the best in its field. It's usually the CEO, the person running things, top of the line, higher tier type of energy. And that's what all of these herbs are. The best of the best when it comes to protection. The best of the best when it comes to hex breaking, curse breaking. Saturnian herbs are. And there's a slew of more, but these are the ones that I wanted to use today because they are just kick-ass and I just love them all. So I'm just getting my energy into this Seal of Solomon, making sure that we speak all of that Saturnian goodness into it and harvest all of that protection, hex breaking, curse breaking, cleansing energy that it gives. Love, love, love. So now we are going to mix all of this together. Just get my hands all up in there. Mix it all together, speaking in what I am doing, being confident in my work. And now we're going to take the candles and put them in the mixture that we just made. We're going to roll each candle in beautifully. Just like so. You want them nice and coated in everything. From top to bottom if you can, as much as you can. And you can use your mortar and pestle and powder this down. It doesn't have to be all full and fluffy like this. Please make it a powder. It'll last longer and be easier to put on the candle. So it'll just make your candles burn better and all of that. Normally when you have chunky herbs on the candle will bleed and puddle and pool and all of that type of stuff. So if you use powders, they tend to burn a little bit better, in my opinion. Now I am mounting the candles onto the plate. I am going to put them in a formation of a triangle, one in the front, two in the back, and just take my time and make sure she is standing up straight. beautifully mounting the final candle. Now I am going to grab my 4th pentacle of Saturn. Add that to my plate. I'm also using a rompe sacagüe stick. That's a palo stick. It helps with clearing all obstacles and getting through any boundary. Now grab your Bible and your matches. Go ahead and light her up. Get this baby activated. And once you have all your candles lit, you want to read Psalms 105 and Psalms 64 in its entirety. Yes, 105 and Psalms 64. Sit down, meditate with your candles, put that energy into your candles, and speak those Psalms into this spell. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.